And we got B from B Original Designs here, as per usual. And he's saying nothing, as per usual. He leaves me with dead air. He won't even say hi to you guys. You see that shit?
Hi.
Yeah, see, he goes, hi. And, of course, we got special guest, Santos, one of B's longtime friends, and I find that very interesting. How you doing, Santos?
I'm doing great.
Yes, he is the Mexican-Japanese man. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I mean, he's actually Mexican and Japanese, and he speaks hardly of anything of Spanish or Japanese. He speaks primarily English, which I thought was very interesting.
You could pretty much think of me as the person that made you boss of hentai addicted freak, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we could really give you the Godfather level of congratulatory golfing applause.
I'm already shaking my head in shame, and it's already, what, 1 minute in?
We're not even a minute in. I think, yeah, we're probably about, we're like a minute in, maybe. And B's already going, oh, God, I can already tell. Yeah, he's going, fuck, I can already tell where this is going. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to have Aaron play this game I brought up, and he's going to enjoy it, whether he likes it or not.
Oh, really?
No.
What do you, oh, my God. You know what? I almost hate to say this, but I kind of feel bad for B right now. I kind of feel bad for him. It feels like he's going to be tortured throughout like a whole 45 minutes. You know, Jesus Christ.
45, you mean an hour?
No. 45 minutes of you getting fucked with, then we'll do about, like 15 minutes updates maybe. Maybe if we get just get it over with if we have time for it, because God forbid I knew this. I completely forgot that Santos even coming on. No offense to you, Santos. I'm just hungover. You just, yeah, I know. Just so everybody knows in the chat. Huh? Oh yeah. It's an everyday thing for me. I get way too drunk, way too fucked up, and people. I've done shows fucked up, and people are like, "How do you do shows?" I'm like, "All right, get about a 30 case of beer, down about 15 cans of that shit, whatever your piss water is, whatever the lager you want is, and then you read gaming news and you do research, and then you throw it all out the window and go, okay, this is a bunch of horse shit, and then you just tell the truth. Simple as that. Simple as that. Fuck it.
It was legitimate.
It is legitimate. Fuck it, dude. I'm just honest. That's all I can be. And here's the worst part. If I can't like a game when I'm totally inebriated and stoned and fucked up beyond all recognition, we're talking foobar. If I can't like a game when I'm foobarred out, the game ain't good. Come on now. All my judgments and all the cynicism and all the jadedness of how the gaming industry has gone to total shit goes away when I'm fucked up. And if I still can't like your game when I'm totally foobarred, you got a problem with your game. You got a serious problem. serious malfunctions going on. But we got some Blackout news, and we got some stuff to talk about freedom. I wanted to fucking talk about Freedom Kids because you brought it to my attention, and I have no idea what Freedom Kids is really going to be.
It's a new hub channel like GFX was.
Okay.
Except it's all like toy reviews.
But maybe, and just consider this, maybe it's called Freedom Kids and it's about toys and shit, but look at the amount of collectors there are out there who are grown adults who collect these same goddamn toys.
To me, there's two types of people. There's people that review it as a collector, and then there's people that review it as either children or parents. And this content, from what I've seen, is geared towards children. The last thing I want to see when I open up my YouTube is, like, Freedom Kids scrolling all the way down with, like, freaking Power Rangers or Bratz or fucking My Little Pony, whatever the fuck that shit is.
Oh, wait, what was it?
Santos is over here banging himself on the head right now.
Oh, no, don't tell me Santos is a My Little Pony fanatic. Don't tell me.
No,
I'm about to say, don't tell me now that he is.
I hate it with passion.
My Little Pony. I don't know. How the fuck did that happen, dude? How the fuck did that happen? Grown men are I swear to God, grown men in their 30s or their late 20s are going, friendship is magic. Ooh, it's a good show, dude. You should watch it. And I'm just like, oh my God, man. And my first question.
They used holy magic on the chariot from Dark Souls, and they got My Little Pony. Don't include Dark Souls and My Little Pony in the same sentence. They're both fucked up in their own way. But Jesus Christ, man, if we combine this, all right, no, not even going on it.
Too disturbing. Too disturbing even for me. But could you imagine like a My Little Pony game being Dark Souls? See,
I'd
So
quit.
much blood.
Quit.
you would
I'm
quit.
done.
Would you quit? Would it be the most used thing on game consoles today? The off button.
Hell no.
That's my favorite game right now on consoles. It's called the off button because I turn everything off after a certain amount of time. I just can't do it. Can't do it. But all right, Freedom Kids. Wait, okay, I can understand if is it going to be from a parental standpoint? Are we going to have kids reviewing shit? Like what's
I'm assuming it's both.
Oh man. So wait. But I don't know. How many kids are really on Freedom? I don't know. I mean, there's probably a demographic for it. I'm sure
the
there is.
youngest kid that I've seen on Freedom is 5.
Wait, how is he even allowed to be on YouTube? There's a legal terms of service that he's violating right now, being too young to own a channel.
Well, supposedly his parents own it.
So his parents own it, and okay, well that makes a little more sense. The parents are kind of
You know what's
figuring
even
it
better?
out. What?
This 5-year-old kid where the parent owns the channel records gameplay. Guess what game they record? Dark Souls.
Why is a 5-year-old kid playing Dark Souls?
Exactly my point.
Talk about bad parenting. No, I'm not. I mean, just seriously.
It's challenging for the mind, so I could actually see it being a very good idea.
I think it's a terrible idea. 5-year-olds should not be used. You should not let a 5-year-old play Dark Souls, okay?
Says
I
the
don't
one
care.
that lets their nephew play GTA.
Well, my little brother, when he was like, what is he, like 4 to 5, he was playing GTA, going to a strip club, the nightclub, and everything.
Okay, so he was young, right? So how old was he? 4 or 5?
Okay. I think we're pretty clear off that me and Santos suck at parenting.
Well, yeah, obviously, and I'm not putting myself as father of the year fucking category. I don't know. I don't think I'd make a good parent to begin with. I mean, like, if my kid went to the pool, right? Hypothetically, if I hypothetically had a kid, right, and he went to the pool, and I wanted him to come to the shallow end, I would just like grab my fly fishing reel and like try to hook him, and pull his ass in. Like not his skin. I don't want to hurt the kid or nothing. I just want to hook the trousers and kind of reel him in like a fucking bass. You gotta pull and let him run and rush at the same time. You gotta like put some tension on the reel, let him run out of energy, then yank that motherfucker and catch him in the net.
Ooh, Flump likes Dark Souls.
Flump likes Dark Souls. I think Flump likes kids playing Dark Souls. Taquito Saka, and he knows I'm just playing. I just call him Taquito Saka. But Saka says it's just a way to use children as a tool to make money. And Flump says he hates Dark Souls. It ruined his life. So I guess people aren't as
Sorry?
No, I guess some people aren't as what is it called, masochistic as others. I guess that's what it is. A lot of people seem to like Dark Souls and the Demon Souls and even Bloodborne because of I've heard nothing else why they like it outside of the fact that it's fucking difficult. That's
Me and
it.
Santos are gonna marathon it after the show.
You're gonna marathon it?
You mean I'm gonna marathon it?
No, we gonna marathon it because I'm gonna whoop someone's ass this time.
Wait, can you guys stream that?
Huh?
Can you guys stream that on Hitbox or no? You guys are.
Oh no. Well, he could if he had the equipment, and I could if I had the internet.
That's true. That is very true. Unfortunately, that's not the case because everybody knows B's internet runs on windmills powered by sand with no breeze. That's exactly what it is.
He's got internet, and then I've got the equipment.
But
so.
I mean, Santos is a Cali guy. He's out there too. I mean, how far away does he live from you? Am I to believe that
he's minutes away?
He's minutes away, yet his internet is dramatically better than yours.
Uh-huh.
So wait, are you saying that you live in dirt and death and he lives in this plush, elaborate, very green... He lives in the ghetto. Okay, well, that's it. See, there we go. That makes sense. You live in the burbs, you have shitty internet. He lives in the hood, he has great internet connection. This makes so much sense right now. It really does. I mean, talk about reverse engineering here. Let's give the hood people some good internet. Keep them inside. What about the white people over in the suburbs? Fuck them. Give them guacamole. Give them guacamole and their crisps and their healthy vegan lifestyles and a lot of free fucking medical weed. They'll be fine. They won't care that California is just a fucked up fucking state with like weed stores and maybe one good restaurant in a bad neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm serious.
Why There's a reason why I don't go outside where I live, because once I step outside, all I can smell is just alcohol and just smoke. It's like, yep, you know what? Go back inside.
Hey, you know what? I used to live in the hood, man. I used to live in the hood. All right? That was a long time ago. Before I bought a nice house and, wasted a lot of money becoming a homeowner. I had my ghetto days. I grew up there. I fucking lived throughout my high school years and some of my 20s. It was interesting. Very interesting time. And one thing that I will say about the projects, the project apartment complexes, just roll up a blunt, grab a fucking tall can or whatever the fuck you're drinking, and just walk outside. Just walk outside to your little front railway. Because if I lived on a top tier, I lived on the second floor, so I had a railing right leading down to my balcony, or the stairs case, not the balcony. And I would just stand by that railing, smoke a blunt, and just watch all the insanity that happened in the projects. That shit is better than cable. That shit is better than HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, or Skinemax. That shit is off the hook. You will see fights. You'll see drama. You'll see some fighting. You'll see some fucking comedy. It is the silliest shit. I saw a guy argue with his wife, right? He goes to the weed dealer, picks up a bag of weed, walks away yelling at his wife. As his wife is crossing past him to go to the same weed dealer guy, oh my God, just to get weed, because they didn't want to share with one another. Because they didn't want to share, they both had a fight and got weed from the same guy. It was ridiculous. Who does that? Who does that shit? Only in the projects, man. It's fucking hilarious. I'm telling you. But we got totally off topic. How does this relate to Freedom Kids? Well, I'm pretty sure kids in the hood would probably love that kind of stuff. It'd probably give them an opportunity. But let's face facts, man. If the youngest kid on Freedom Kids is 5, right? Well, what's the demographic they're shooting for?
I don't even know that that's true. There could be someone younger.
How the fuck? People are on YouTube younger than 5?
If their parents allow it.
What the fuck, parents? Stop it. Get your head out your ass, all right? YouTube is not good for children. It teaches them lies, okay? Dumb people rule the internet right now. You got to keep them away from it as much as possible, unless you're using it as a tool. Do parents not make their children read books? Is that just gone?
I don't think I've read a book except for like manga in years.
What about tech manuals that you need to read?
Tech manuals, motherfucker. What?
No, I'm saying for your class or some kind of prepared thing you have. Don't you have to write those out?
Well, I have to type them out, but I don't read.
Well, you still type. No, I'm still saying though, you still have to type it out. You still have to reread it so you know it's actually like literate, so people don't get confused. So you still do read technically, B. You just don't read traditional books. And even if they don't read even if kids don't read traditional books, I don't give a fuck if they do or not. A Kindle, a fucking iPad, load up a book for them. Have them listen to an audiobook. Kids today know less about the political officials running for office and what's going on in the country, or God forbid the fucking Koch brothers are being 2 real-world supervillains, and no one wants to talk about that. They want to talk about, Obama might not like French fries. Woo! And it's true, man. It's fucking true. But no, I would really like to see a demographic of how many kids are actually on Freedom and how. And are you sure? I don't. Maybe I'm thinking of kids as like little children.
Well, I mean, if you're talking like little kids, and I'm talking
about what they promote
10.
it to.
Well,
the Freedom Kids looks like it's promoting to an age range between 5 and maybe like 12. Maybe 12.
I'd say 5 to 14, maybe.
You think so?
5 to 14. Some cases 15. That's if they're like, woohoo. It's like, oh my god, someone like that.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh Jesus. Oh my god, someone's gonna hear me go all high pitched like that and be like, oh, that's hatred. What are you doing that shit for? I'm like, no, but it's true.
If little kids go on YouTube, might as well have them watch me.
Oh, not me. Go, no, no. I can't do that shit. Oh.
Why not?
Flump. Hater! I'm not a hater.
You enjoyed me.
Me though. It's good, but should children watch it? Probably not. Should I have watched it? Probably not. Should Markiplier have watched it? Yep, because his reaction was priceless. Yes, Flump, I'm not a hater. I'm very, very sure of that.
Don't you remember when Sergio watched it?
Oh yeah, Sergio watched. He's like, oh! Oh my god. Yep. All day, every day. You should give me an ice cream. Oh my god. I spent over like what 3 hours talking to this motherfucker about ice cream.
What type of ice cream?
We
Guys,
just
hold
went
on a
back
second.
and forth on
I have people dropping off stuff in my house, just ironically right now. So give me a minute.
Don't fuck up.
I swear to God, I should have answered the door in a loincloth and a goat head saying, "Call me Satan's grape soda."
Oh my god. He's buying drugs. I wouldn't be surprised knowing rum. I could believe it. Yeah, best 3 hour conversation ever. We sat and we talked about his girlfriend that does AMVs. Well, not. I don't know if it would be an AMV because it's not anime. It's CMVs for cosplay. But and then we talked about ice cream.
I'm not buying drugs, goddammit. I'm not buying drugs, for fuck's sake. No, hold on. I just saw that chat. I just sat down. I'm not buying drugs.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying to you. I'm not buying drugs. I have no reason to buy them right now.
You're high off your ass every day. Don't lie.
That's not the point. That is the furthest thing from the point. Well, I guess it does make a point, sort of. But we're not talking about my personal life here. No. No.
Okay, so you're not buying it. You're having it shipped to you for free.
Silence. Come on, man. You can't keep doing this to me. All right, Jesus. Oh.
I can't help the fact that I'm right.
Okay. My lawyer just texted me. He said I can no longer confirm or deny any of these horrible allegations and fictitious nonsense.
He's watching.
My lawyer has advised me not to answer these types of questions in general. I remember my lawyer one time. He told me not to say "fuck you" to the judge because I was getting sentenced for about 3 months. Right? It was just jail time. So I said "fuck you" to him. So he made sure I had to do the whole 3 months, and I didn't get any good time. That was a very interesting time in my life. I was like 18 years old. The guy's like, all right, we're gonna sentence you to 3 months in the county jail, but we're gonna remand 2 months. And I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. And he's like, really? Okay, you're doing your whole 3 months. Goodbye, sir.
Okay, so I like Aka's idea. You're not buying drugs. You're buying decorations of plants for your house.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm buying up decorations for plants. I'm buying doilies. I'm buying I'm not buying that, but I'm buying a lot of stuff. But it's all legal and above board. Yeah, a lot of it came from the Sharper Image, ironically.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Hey, you know what? It's okay. You guys got to make a living somehow. I remember when I used to be able to make a living selling CDs out of the trunk of my car when I was like 17 years old. Back in the day, that was an actual viable job. I could sell a CD.
You can still do that.
Yeah, kinda, but it's different now. Nowadays, people don't want to spend $10 on a CD. Half the time, people don't even have CD players in their car. Most of the time now, they got an MP3 or an iPod jack.
They don't put CD players in cars anymore?
They do, but I'm saying a lot of people don't really use them. They usually have, like, today, think about it. Your phone is essentially an MP3 player as well, and a camera, and a fuck device, and whatever the hell else you want to use it for, which is creepy to say the least.
That reminds me, because we play Dark Souls a lot, and there was one time we just spammed the hell out of Gonzalo's Facebook, and his phone just vibrated endlessly.
Oh God,
sadly that phone was on somewhere where it should not be at.
Oh God, that's an interesting story. Were you driving a car, operating heavy machinery, drinking hot coffee? Playing Dark Souls.
I was just relaxing, playing, and I just couldn't like move, and it was just like, can you please stop messaging me?
Great. Everybody's messaging him, making his nuts vibrate. That's great. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Fucking soft boiling his goddamn eggs over there. Jesus Christ.
Here comes Craig. Nobody uses CDs.
Well, dude, seriously, nobody does use CDs anymore. Like, the only people I know who still use CDs are people who are putting game CDs in a PC tray, and half the time everybody uses a digital copy anyway. Or like music CDs. The last time I saw a music CD was at like a school. You know what I mean? Like it was at a school. I have CDs too, but I don't.
For Fate right next to me.
You have a what?
A soundtrack for it's a game.
Oh, okay. See,
I got a collector's edition of the game because Gonzalo wanted it, and I was like, okay, why not?
Oh, boo! Collector's edition.
The art book
Woo.
is fantastic. Oh.
See, that's odd. It's odd when a game's artwork is actually better than the game. Very
That
strange.
happened with that. The
That's
game
very
was crap,
strange.
but the art book was like, oh my god.
The game was good. It's just
The game was bullshit. You just like it because that's the shape of the game.
What game?
I like it because of cast.
Fate Extra.
Fate Extra.
Yep.
That Jesus Christ! That's the first time someone's told me about that game, and I can't even think of how long. I seriously can't think of how long. Oh
Well,
yeah.
it's a new game, I guess, if you count coming out almost 2 or 3 years ago.
No. I'm not saying it's old by any standpoint. It's just I heard about it like maybe once in a fleeting conversation with
Then it
somebody I
died.
wasn't interested in. What?
Then it died.
Yeah, then the conversation died and spun into something totally unrelated to like MMA and pro wrestling, which was ridiculous to begin with. This is a ridiculous conversation, all in all. But I mean, yeah, we talked about Freedom Kids, and in all honesty, man, I don't know. I would really like to see the real demographic on who George thinks he's fucking promoting to, because George on his own already talks to people I feel like he's kind of scolding me. Have you watched his video? I mean, I know you've watched him. I mean, he's very positive. He's very happy. He's very uplifting.
I watched his live stream.
Oh, God. How'd that go?
Well, a lot of people got their questions answered, which was,
That's good.
nice. But here's the thing. When George does a live stream and he answers questions, he dodges the answer sometimes. And when Anthony Smith gets a question, he doesn't dodge. He just goes for it. So, I don't know. I think it could have been better than it was. But, it wasn't that bad at the end of the day. And I actually asked a question, which he didn't answer, but I wish he would have. I asked him what his reaction to Forum Flash's success was, and the question never got to him, I guess, that or he didn't want to answer it.
No, it's because I'm pretty sure he's either using somebody to screen his questions, or he's screening himself, and he's just not answering certain ones.
Well, Anthony screens him.
Oh, okay, well then, see, that's the thing I don't like. Fuck that see, this is why we can't have George on our show. This is exactly why. Because I'm pretty sure and I really believe this, I'm pretty sure he would want somebody to screen the questions for him. You know what I mean? So he knows and he's prepared in what his answers are going to be. And I'm sorry, that ain't the way I do things. That's not the way I do things. If I ask you a question, it's going to be on the spot. You're going to tell me the truth, or you're going to tell me your PR bullshit, and I'm going to say it's bullshit. Or I'm going to say,
I think what would be really, really cool is one day to have Freedom's PR team, like the entire team on the show.
Oh, no, we couldn't do that. We would. Are you serious? How many of them are there now? I mean,
I only know of 2, but I'm pretty sure it's a larger team.
I'm sure there are, but I would say I would take the heads of their PR department.
Okay,
I would be 100% agreeable.
That would be Andrew.
Well,
it'd be
Andrew
Andrew
and
and Anthony.
Yeah, it'd be Andrew and Anthony, and that'd be fine. I would have no issue whatsoever doing that. That's groovy. But still, man, I don't know. That'd be fine and dandy, but still, I'd rather get it from the horse's mouth. If I'm going to ask questions to anybody, it's going to be George. But the problem is that I find with asking George questions is that I don't think he'd give me the answers I'd want.
Yeah, he'll dodge it.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I can't do that. And at the same time, I expect him to dodge that. I would expect him to do that. Why? Because he is the head of Freedom. It's his company. It's his money. It's his ass on the line. So, of course, when something is bad that we see that he may not want to answer right now, or he doesn't have something prepared, of course he might dodge it just to save face. But in my eyes, it doesn't look like he's saving face. Now, I know I'm getting kind of hard on the guy. But I mean, I face criticism every day, you know? People think I'm a schmuck when they're not wrong whatsoever. I'm a total dick. But I mean, it's just
I got my first hate mail.
Oh, you got your first hate mail. Just wait till you get death threats, dude. It's awesome. They're awesome. I love the death threats. Oh,
Fuck you, Rumandapples, you PC whore. You hate consoles. You hate everything about gaming. You hate the community. You hate gaming. You're a fucking moron. You probably live in your basement with your mom.
and I'm thinking to myself, really, bitch? All right, got a house, got a whip, got a job, 30 years old, and I get paid to do what I do. So I don't know who's really looking more dumb here. And on top of it, I love the fact that people say I hate video games. I actually love video games, which is weird because I should hate them at this point in time. But with George,
This is what's really sad. During his live stream, and I actually noticed this,
Yeah.
his camera was just crap. Like, his audio never cut out, but his camera was going at like 8 FPS.
Okay, but
It was slower than Gonzalo's old-ass phone.
But here's my question: is
Hey!
that?
Oh, we have to speak of that ancient thing.
Oh, it's
It's a
okay.
piece of shit.
It's okay, man. You know, you could just go the hipster route and use those old school non-smartphones just to go against the trend.
You know, I actually have one of those bricks somewhere in my room that I actually dissected once.
You know what? If I had to get another cell phone, I would definitely get an older cell phone only because it's cheaper. And why do I need a smartphone? Why do I need to go on the internet when I'm out and about, you know, doing stuff in real
Better
life?
sound quality.
What? Better sound quality?
Go get yourself a brick and compare it to the sound quality of an iPhone.
Dude, my phone call, I'm a man, dude. My phone calls last like 5 minutes at most. I gotta talk to my lawyer or talk to the person I'm working with or talk to my
The
manager at the
longest
time.
call I think I've ever been in was 4 hours.
Jesus Christ, were you talking to a chick? That's like the only way I could even corroborate that as legitimately understandable.
No, it wasn't a chick.
Oh man, B.
You would laugh if you knew who it was.
Oh God.
Sony support.
You know what? Oh God. You know also something that Saka says that is interesting. That's something I also found interesting. Okay. Heads of forum are always asking for good quality, right?
Well, you mean Heads of Freedom, right?
Yeah, heads of freedom. Sorry about that. I said heads of forum, didn't I?
Yeah.
That sounds like a rock band. Heads of forum or forum heads. I could see that being like some kind of greasy punk band in like a dive bar where people are like drinking brown liquor and smashing shit. That's what I envision. But anyways, Saka says something good. He says, sometimes I found it very weird seeing some of the heads of freedom asking for good quality, and if you look at someone's channel, you will feel disappointed. Yeah. That's because there's a lot of shit out there that is not good. Saka, that's just the truth. You know, you really got to judge for yourself. I also found it interesting that with George's camera being so shite and being completely naff, and then you look at Forum Flash, and then you look at some of the comments pertaining to Ro, right, and how they said it's hard to watch her camera. Well,
It's harder to watch George's.
Yeah, there you go. So, but there's my big question right there. It's like, what the fuck? Why how are you gonna diss on Ro for having a pretty good camera? In all honesty, I've watched Forum Flash. I watch it a lot.
At least it's stable.
No, it doesn't matter. I have no problem watching Ro when she comes on the show. I have no problem whatsoever with Forum Flash, and yet people will complain about that, but they won't complain about George, the head of freedom, who has the money to have the best webcam possible, just does not have one, and he has shit service. Maybe it's because he's streaming from the Philippines. I don't know.
Well, they have. I know he answered this question, and I might be a few numbers off, but I think he said he had 150 meg.
Hold on. What was that?
He answered this question a long time ago, but I think he has 150 megabytes up and down.
Okay. Still, if he has that shite, why can't he have somebody else do it? I know other people have in the past, but if his internet's that bad, I don't know.
His internet is, if he's in his office, should be, probably 20 times better than yours.
Okay. My bad. I misheard you. Okay, at his office
his camera,
he has.
though, his camera's absolute garbage.
So and he can't get a new one, yet he demands almost picture perfect quality out of everybody who works on the Freedom Hub. That makes no sense. That's counterintuitive.
Well, it's like I saw a tweet, and it was in reply to something I sent to Freedom, and the tweet said that Freedom uploads a bunch of crappy quality, and then some of the small partners do better.
That's weird. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, are we talking about fledgling quality of the higher ups on the Hub channel or individual channels?
Well, let's just put it this way. I've seen some content from Freedom where freaking Call of Duty recorded with a cell phone looks better.
Wow, we are talking bad, aren't we?
And Gonzalez just looking away because he did it.
Oh, what?
Call of Duty recorded with a cell phone.
Jesus Christ.
It's
Craig,
better now, though. It's better now.
Craig posted a
I'm sending
question.
you a video later. You're gonna be watching it.
Oh, great.
Craig posted a question asking if George was using a Google Plus Hangout or was it off of like a Freedom Twitch or a Freedom Hitbox or whatever the fuck it was.
It was live off of YouTube. Whatever method he used, I don't know.
Okay, so he used YouTube. That's odd. And Taquito Saka saying that he asked for a sponsorship for a new camera, but he got rejected. George does not need sponsorship from a fucking. George does not need sponsor. He can go buy a goddamn camera. Okay, he can. If anybody
Go buy
can
a
afford one, he
DSLR,
can.
Just hook it up.
But at the same point though, that's kind of interesting that even George himself will get refused for a camera.
Well, I mean, like that dude, he'll just go and get a $6,000 camera, stick it on a tripod, and have someone sit behind it and press a button, because he can pay for that.
Okay, so why doesn't he just buy his own?
I don't know.
Well, see, that's the question I'm asking. I'm just asking about that.
It's George we're talking about. Does he really make the best decisions?
No, not at
There you
all.
go.
And it's not to insult the guy. It's just I problems, man. I see a lot of stuff that I think that George kind of maybe even approves of. He might not even fully understand what it is, or maybe he really does. I'm not sure. All I know is that there's been a lot of weird projects on Freedom, a lot of unfinished shit that I know that the PR team's working on to resolve. It's just Freedom seems to have lost a lot of reputation over the course of time. A lot of it's good reputation.
The PR guys are trying to rebuild it.
You know what? It's going to take a while. It's not like it's a quick fix.
Well, I was telling Anthony and Con, I was like, hey, congratulations to you guys. You deserve awards because you saved a sinking ship. Or at least stabilized it for now.
Well, I guess they put the paper mache and duct tape on the holes, pretty much. Craig's saying that Freedom has double the partners of the biggest network out there. Quality is not Freedom at all. Never has been, never will be. And that is a very pretty accurate statement if you think about it. Think about to when you first joined to where they are now. And what they've been doing now compared to what they did before. And what they're offering. I mean, have you noticed that these sponsorship deals are ridiculous? The new car thing? The $1 million. Come on, man. Freedom School? Freedom Kids? This doesn't sound like something that's smart. It's not a joke. The sad part is it's not a joke. But people are looking at it like a joke.
But they're serious, but it's like, it shouldn't be serious.
I'm just stunned by the Freedom Kids thing. I really am, dude. I'm stunned.
I hear dogs.
I hear dogs too, but I'm stunned by that Freedom shit. I really am. It fucks me up. It really does fuck me up. But let's talk about a few other things. Did you want to talk about cancellation of the 101 designers finally happening?
Yeah. So
yeah, go for it, man. You have the knowledge base on this.
Yeah. So PR guys went nuts on George and said, "Okay, well these guys aren't here anymore, and we need to get rid of them." So they got George not to remove the video, but to add an annotation to the new Forum Flash episode where they basically talk about how 101 designers are no more, and they're going off the featured guys now.
But my biggest question is, why is that video still up? Why can't they just unlist it and replace it with that Forum Flash video?
Because it's popular and they think the redirects are going to help. Also, because George is in it for the money. That's my belief.
Well, I mean, yeah. The only reason you want that's confusing. That's not confusing. It's a little irritating in a way. You know, when you have something that is clearly not something you're offering anymore, why would you still have it up, even if you had an annotation or a redirect linking you to something else, outside of the fact that you want to retain money?
Like if you had a glitch for GTA patch 1.2.2 or something like that, and someone's like, "Oh, easy money," and then the glitch gets patched, and then so the next patch is a new one, and they put an annotation on the video saying, "Oh, this is outdated. Click here."
But I just don't see. Maybe it's because I'm coming from a field of logic, right? It's just that's okay for a YouTube channel in a sense. It's not really okay in my opinion, but I guess it happens, so I have to deal with that. But when it comes to a company, like a big company, an actual company that makes real dollars, I mean a legitimate amount of dollars, why are they still keeping that? Why are they still it's almost as if they're still promoting that they have 101 featured designers. just to let people go to the redirect to find out, oh no, we actually don't have it. I just feel like there's a sense of lying going on there, and I don't like that.
It'll probably go away permanently soon. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it.
But so as far as we know, it's gone and dead.
Fully dead.
The 101 designers. Now, is there anything else that it's going to be in its replacement, or is it just pulled the plug? As far as we know, it's gone.
Featured designers. So now all the guys on the forums to get featured. I don't know to the extent what's going to happen with that, but basically anyone who gets featured, they're going to have a little bit more advertisement, I guess.
Advertisement.
Yeah. So the featured guys are going to get a little bit more bang for their time.
I guess, man. I don't know. I feel if you're that good of a designer, you should be working. You should be working and getting paid for your work. I mean, that's my opinion. If you're any actual professional does not want to do free work. I mean, it's really because that's almost insulting to their craft.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do something if I ain't getting paid. I'm sorry.
Yep.
That just ain't happening. Why the fuck
Burn
would
it
I
with
do
fire.
that? I gotta
burn it with fire.
Well, you have to. You have to. But I mean, I want to get to a couple more things that you posted to me here so we could talk about it. Just so I can remember what the fucking deal is. We do got to shout out Ken and talk, give him a little congratulations for making the PR, the public relations assistant. That's pretty cool.
Congratulations to Khan because he's saving our asses.
Our asses? What do you mean?
Not just our asses. He's saving everyone's asses because without him and Anthony doing PR, Freedom is a sinking ship. Let's be honest.
Now, my biggest question is who's the decision maker in Freedom? Is it like a committee? Is it like a democracy? Or do we got George the dictator over there?
I do believe the decision maker is George, and I'm pretty sure that Anthony will correct me if I'm wrong because I know he watches the show. I think all the PR team watches because it's the one place they can get, uncensored information and feedback on what they do.
This is the only show that I've seen that actually criticizes Freedom freely and openly. And honestly, I'm not fucking afraid. What the fuck do I got to worry about? They can't cut my channel because I have an opinion. That'd be ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. They can't cut us out of anything because we have an honest opinion about something. And even if we're wrong, even if they think we're wrong, that's fine, but they still address it at least. I do respect that.
At the very least, if they took action and said, oh, well, these guys are bashing us, all their haters are going to watch us.
Well, of course, every single one of them would. That being, we'd probably have to make totally new channels. Yeah, totally.
Fuck everyone.
Yeah, fuck everybody. Then next thing you know, 1 million. Oh, man.
Craig's all like, I told full screen to go fuck themselves, and they still didn't let me go.
Oh, straight up. Yo, Craig did. Craig did when he was under a different channel name, man. He straight out told them to go fuck themselves. I remember when he did that. He's told a lot of people to go fuck themselves with very hilarious results.
When he did it.
Huh?
He was screen sharing to us when he did it.
Dude, it's fucking funny. It's just funny to me. I thought that was hilarious. I mean, because a lot of people won't do that. They always have this weird. They have this weird feeling of there's a mystique around bigger companies or whatnot. No, there isn't. They're just companies. They're in it to make money.
I'll do it.
But anyways, let's talk about some Blackout stuff because I know we have a couple things before I get into anything else that Ken posted for us to talk about that he wanted mentioned at the very least so we can give our feedback on it. But anything on Blackout news related, I need a podcast for him.
You made one?
No, I need one. I need a podcast for him. You need to make a thread.
I'm going to get Marcel on that because I don't want to break it.
I know you don't want to break it, but I mean, Jesus Christ, make the fucking thread, guys. Come on. Make the thread. Make a separate thread for gaming and all that kind of stuff. I know they got one for gaming right now, and I'm like one of the only people who post there, which I found kind of weird.
I'm going to make a section for like all the games that are popular in the network, and you can be damn sure that there's going to be a Dark Souls section.
Oh, good God. Good God, Dark Souls. Ugh.
I need it in my life, dude. I love this game.
You also like Destiny. Let me just explain that right now. You also like Destiny.
No. There's a difference between playing it and liking it. I genuinely like Dark Souls. I'll go out of my way to play the game. Will I go out of my way to play Destiny? Hell no.
Blood boring. That's exactly what it feels to me, man. Very boring. Very, what do you call it? It's very uneventful in my opinion. I can't really find it that enjoyable. But that's me. Yeah. That's my opinion. I got my problems with it. And it's not because the game's too hard. I actually like the fact that the game's difficult and it actually does challenge you. That's actually something really nice. It's nice that it challenges you.
me and Santos, we like the Souls series, so I guess if it came to playing Bloodborne, I'd probably adapt to it eventually and still play it because I like to play those kind of games with my buddies. But Destiny, though, that's where I draw the line of I'll play it, but I won't like it. And like we were playing it earlier, and Gonzalo was just wrecking face, so it like when he plays, he just destroys. When I play, I get destroyed. But if we play together, it's still not an enjoyable game.
It's like here, as an
It
example.
punishes me a lot. RNG sucks.
It's like in Minecraft when I first came to the console, like I wasn't really a big fan of Minecraft. But then when I got it and played with a couple of friends, I enjoyed it.
Minecraft is good though. Freaking
Okay, sure.
RNG, fucking Destiny RNG can suck my dick.
I don't know.
I'm done with that shit.
The one thing I've noticed about Minecraft, if you're going to play it, if you have to play this abysmal game that has destroyed YouTube,
It has to be with friends.
No, it doesn't even have to be with friends. It has to be on a PC, man. It really does.
PC Master Race.
No, it has nothing to do with PC Master Race. It has to do with the fact that the amount of options you have more options on the PC version that you ever will have on a console version. It's just the truth. It's not me being a dick. It's the truth of the matter.
One of my buddies was actually playing with the skin of a squid on PS3.
A squid skin?
Yeah, a squid skin.
I don't know what that looks like. I don't play
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Just imagine a squid but red.
A squid but red, so it's calamari.
Okay, red orange.
I'm failing to see the entertaining point of this.
It looked funny.
Okay. One of those things where you had to be there. Clearly one of those things I had to be there to understand it. And even then, I probably look at you two and go like, all right, you guys are being fucking ridiculous.
There's also a skin of a ghost where it just holds its hands up no matter what. And flies around like a ghost. It's cute.
It's cute. All right. I gotta ask, man. Santos?
Yes.
Okay. Explain to me how you got B into anime and how that it transpired and just transformed into this insane addiction to where I'm pretty sure if we stacked all of B's anime, it could probably reach heaven.
Yeah. I first met Aaron back in sophomore in lunch. I just decided to go into this classroom where they play chess in there. So I met him there. He played Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I had some Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, bought in there, played a couple
I got wrecked.
of games with him. And then I decided to ask him if he watched anime. You know, I recommended him some anime, and he liked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then later on, I started to show him more of the ecchi anime.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Camphor. We're not getting into that on this show.
Oh, yes, we
Fuck
are.
that.
Yes, we are. We still got a little time.
Let's go into that. Yeah.
Yeah,
With
go
Camphor,
into that.
this is anime called Camphor, where we were in class this one time watching it. One of our friends decided to say, "Oh, what are you guys watching? Oh, what anime? Oh, can I see?" So we decided to show him, and his eyes was just.
Santos. People, Craig from the chat room saying, Santos, please say Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, but excited like.
Oh, Jesus. No, we don't need to blow the mic because Santos is loud.
Do it.
No, don't
Say,
do it.
shut up, B. Shut the fuck up. Say Yu-Gi-Oh! Excited like. The chat is demanding it. You will service them.
Like loud.
No.
Well,
It's like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, man.
You're gonna wake up the entire damn neighborhood with that shit.
Oh, it's all good. He did it, guys. He
Chat's
serviced
dying.
you. Chat's hilarious. Chat is loving that. Anyways, go on, my man. I dropped a cigarette on my leg, so I gotta fucking brush these ashes off. Hold on a second. Continue off
that's
your
not a
story.
good thing.
It's actually funny. This one time, it was in the cafeteria. I was watching anime, and it was really funny because some people don't seem to understand like the references they have there. And there was one scene where this girl had this sea cucumber, but
God.
she was holding it like in a way where it looked wrong.
Demon King.
Demon King, my mom. So she was holding it in the way it looked so long, and I guess it's the sea cucumber like shot some white stuff, and the people in the background were like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "I don't know, anime." And they were just like all staring at us, like, go rewind it. I want to see that. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my God! All right, Flump, much love, man. I will get in touch with you. I will get in touch with you later, possibly after the show's over. So for everybody, say bye to Flump. Bye, Flump. We love you all.
Bye, Forum.
Bye.
But
Get
all
more
right,
ice cream.
get more ice cream. Question for Santos and B. I wanted to ask you guys this, and I'm very happy that I got both you guys on the horn right now. Yes, you could tell how old I am by saying on the horn. I'm clearly an old man here. But all right, what is the most what is the most fucked up anime that you guys have watched?
Uh,
And it's got to go back to
okay.
back. It's got to go Santos B, or whatever. Whoever has one they want to talk about.
Okay, this one time I came to his house. We decided to play some games. His friend sent him something that he thought it was an anime called. I don't want to say the name.
Say the
it's
name,
just-
because people are gonna search it on the internet. You better say the name.
it's called Bible Black.
Oh God.
What is it called?
Bible Black or Black Bible or something
Bible
like that. I can't
Black
remember.
or Black Bible? Okay, I'll write.
That's not an anime.
Oh, it's not an anime.
Aaron thought it was an anime, so we decided to watch it, and
Oh,
It was bad. And we don't need to go into it because yeah, anyone who Googles it will automatically know.
No,
the
what
fuck-
is it? I'm not gonna Google it. I don't care enough.
No.
So I want to know from you guys, or I want to know from Santos, because B's too chicken shit to talk about it.
let's just say
It's beyond etchy.
transvestite and a lot of stuff that
What?
should not be shown to anything, and yet I have sent it to so many of my friends to traumatize their minds.
What? It's called Black. What?
Black Bible Black,
And it's about transvestites.
it's
weird.
Is
Just
this
put it out
an
there.
anime or is this pornography?
it was Aaron thought it was anime, so we watched it, but it was actually pornography.
It was bad.
It was just, we just couldn't like
I just
So
get
we had
this.
to stay away from the internet. for a while.
That is the type of show where you kill it with fire immediately.
Yes. I mean, but if you want to go into the like a real anime,
Mondaji.
that's not bad. Like
I showed him Mondaji, and
I'm
as
still
soon as the
recovering.
rock broke the sound barrier, he was done.
Yeah, I saw the little kid with the dude with the headphones or whatever, throws the rock, boom, sound barrier goes. I went X out. Nope, I'm done. Can't do it. Too much crazy. Too much fucking silly insanity. Who the fuck breaks the sound barrier with a rock? Who the fuck who thinks of something like that? That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's think of another one. B, most fucked up anime. One of the most fucked up animes in your opinion.
Oh, that's not even anime.
Himogoto.
It doesn't. Well, it just has to be animated.
Himogoto.
Okay.
I'm trying to Himatora. Himatora was kind of fucked up. If that's the name.
Takedo Saka says Genocyber. An anime with the weird story is Boku Satsu Tenchi Doruko.
You know what?
I don't know. Look at the chat room. I can't pronounce it. I'm not Japanese. See Santos is Japanese. He should be able to pronounce it flawlessly.
Are you kidding? I don't even think Santos can read it. He's half blind.
Bokusatsu Tenshi Doruko.
See, he read it just fine.
He almost glued his face to the screen.
I had to bring my face a bit close.
Well, that's
But,
called. You know
no,
what
I
that
don't
is?
think I
That's
fit
called
it.
the human zoom. You do realize that human eyes actually have a zoom feature. It's just terrible. Our zoom feature, we actually have to look closer at the object. Isn't that kind of weird when we think about it? That human eyes actually have a zoom function? Imagine if we had like predator vision or like infrared or Quantel or something fucking weird.
Dude,
That'd be nice.
what I wouldn't do for like infrared vision, that'd be badass.
Why?
Hey.
Why would you want infrared vision?
The really fucked up anime is Higurashi.
I haven't seen that.
I showed you a picture of it, didn't I? Remember? It was like, oh, one
All
of
right,
these
all
models.
right. You guys are confusing the fuck out of me. Give
Okay.
me an anime that's fucked up that people can search up and look at and go,
Danganronpa.
what is that about? What is that about? Please explain it to me. gotta
Danganronpa
explain.
is basically about 15 students, or 14 of those students are basically prodigies of their own thing. They're really good at, like, this person's really good in basketball, baseball,
Okay.
top idol.
So they excel at their own selected talent, right?
Yeah, and then the main character, Makoto Naegi, he gets chosen to go to that school as a random selection. So he's one of the lucky chosen.
Okay,
to go
so
there.
he's chosen.
So basically, those 15 students are trapped in that school by a teddy bear called Monokuma, and they are forced to live there. And if they want to leave, they would have to commit murder. One of the students that would have to commit murder and get away with it.
Wow. You're talking
And
fucking weird.
it would have to go through a class trial. Basically, if the people cannot find the right person who committed the murder, everybody will be executed except for the culprit.
What?
And if they
What
do find
the
the person,
fuck?
they have a weird way of execution.
Yeah, getting hit, death by 1,000 baseballs.
What?
That was a fun one.
What the shit? Anyways.
Death by spinning in a wheel and turning into nothing but butter.
Okay, so they essentially just turned him into goop. That's
Yeah.
wild. Holy shit, that's weird. All right, Saka just posted in the fucking chat an explanation. I want to read this because you're gonna shit yourself. This is crazy. All right, the story is about an angel that goes back in time to stop a guy that that's to stop a guy and make him avoid his graduation because in the future he will become a scientist that will create a mass production of kids for the pedo industry. Wow! Whoa!
That sounds like Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-chan.
What?
It's basically
You guys.
Those angels with constipation.
Oh my god. See, the amount of fucked up shit you guys watch is just staggering to me. Like, that is
it's
crazy.
this angel. It kind of reminds me of this one anime, Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-chan. The angel gets sent time to make sure the main character doesn't, I guess, make the technology where no one ages, I think, or something like that.
What?
And
Dude, we have
The
to
main-
age.
the main character gets killed so many times,
I'm
and
sure-
it's just so funny.
Oh man, that's fucking
And
crazy.
if the angels have a halo, and if it gets removed, they get like an explosive diarrhea.
What? Explosive diarrhea is a punishment in that world? Oh my god. It must be pretty powerful. That shit must look like chocolate milk with chunks.
The faces, the faces when it happened. It's so funny.
I'll send you a screenshot.
Just
Oh no, oh god. Oh god. Post
I'm
it
not
in
sure
the
if
chat. Post it in the chat if you send a screenshot so people everybody
I'm-
can see it.
I'm not sure if that's the one he's talking about in the chat. It might- 'cause
He
it sounds
might
like-
be. I don't know. There is one thing I do gotta ask. All right, Santos, is B an anime hipster?
Maybe like no, I don't think so. Not really.
No? Okay, because I always thought that B was an anime hipster because anytime I mention something anime-wise about something that's very popular, he's like, oh, it fucking sucks, dude. He's like, it fucking sucks, bro. It ain't good. It's mainstream. It's too mainstream.
I'm trying to find an image of this thing. It's hilarious.
It's her, but
I will find it.
you should
Oh
find
my
out what-
god, that's so terrible. That's so terrible. But B, have we gotten any more information on Freedom Online or the Freedom School or what's going on with that? Because those are two topics that I'm really interested on.
Unfortunately, Freedom School, no more information, and Freedom Online, I'm kind of in the dark on that one.
That's unfortunate. That really is because I was really hoping to find more information out in the future with that because it looked like it was something that could have been interesting.
It's unfortunate because I'm on the team and I still don't know shit.
Oh, that's even worse, man, considering you're on the fucking team and you don't know word one of what's going on. I mean, that can't
I
be
should.
good. Yeah, you should, considering you're on the team. If you're on the team, you have to, fucking do it.
Okay. It's a low quality screenshot, but I find something for you guys.
It's kind of like that
look at this.
face.
Oh my god, really? That's the face? Everybody go look at that chat of what just got posted. Holy shit. That is weird. So that's what happens that's the explosive diarrhea face.
Yo.
Jesus Christ. I swear to God, people must be losing weight after something like that happens. I mean, jeez. Good Lord. Talk about no need for laxative. Jesus Christ. That is Chocolax 9000 with what that guy's
Even
looking
better,
like.
That's a girl.
That's a girl?
Yeah, that's a good.
How is that a girl? That does not look like a girl.
It looks like a zombie.
It looks like a dude with a 5 o'clock shadow. Why the fuck does he? All right, that's just too weird. That's too weird for me. All right. There is something I gotta ask though about with you, B. Is there anything else you want to talk about Blackout related? Because I know we didn't even really get into the updates that much today.
Unfortunately, Blackout related, we don't really have much. However, we did just get confirmation that that is the anime that Aka was talking about.
Ah, okay, so that is the anime he's talking about. That is fucking weird. That is weird. That is very bizarre. I just got to be honest with you, man. It freaks me out a little bit. It really does. I mean, that can't be a girl. That can't be a fucking girl.
It's so funny though. You need to watch it.
No, I don't need to watch it. That's the last thing I need to do.
It's like this is the girl that keeps killing the main character. It's funny because she what would you call that, Aaron?
Hold on, I'm gonna find the image. I don't even know what she would. All I know is it's a monster.
It's a monster.
It's a monster.
Oh
Lots
my
of death
God.
in this anime. Lots of death.
See, that's one thing. See, one thing I gotta ask about anime watchers, especially, is like, what makes it so much more watchable than just normal TV? I mean, like actual live action TV. Because I'm sorry, I can't get behind stuff that's that fairy tale. I mean, that's just me. That's me, of course. I'm just asking.
It's funny. Just roll with it.
Just roll with it. That's not an answer. That's not even half an answer. That's dodging the question. Quit being a Wolfgang Jack, man. Just tell me honestly.
Okay. See, this will explain exactly why you can get behind anime.
So, okay, I'm very confused now.
That's the same anime.
That's the same anime?
Yep.
This is odd, okay? All I gotta say is that's odd. Just very odd. Anyways, all right. But I think we're about done right now. I think we've gone over all the topics we have to go over right now.
I'm checked out for the night right now.
Are you just lost your mind? All right. I mean, I figured it's around about time to end it anyway. Because I mean, shit, dude, there ain't much more to talk about, and I don't want to like fuck everybody's mind up showing them ridiculous fucking weird anime all day. So I'm gonna cut it here. So everybody, that has been an hour of Blackout. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hey B, shout out to Lovely Links for Blackout.
All right, guys, head over to blackoutmedia.net and check out everything we got there. There's a news feed for you guys. There's newsletters, all that kind of stuff. Go to our Facebook and Twitter at Blackout Media SM. Don't forget to check out the forums and the support page if you guys want to, get with the community or get some help.
Yeah, guys, I really do recommend going to the forums and checking it out. I'd love, like I said before in previous shows, these, dude, we paid a lot of money for these motherfuckers, and we want you to use it. It's just simple as that. No bullshit, no padding, no nothing. Use the goddamn forums. They costed a penny. We worked so hard on those motherfuckers. Not me personally, but a lot of people worked hard on them behind the scenes, and I don't want their work to go to waste. It looks beautiful. There's a lot of good things on there. There has been some people joining up lately, which I have seen. It has been nice. But anyways, folks, I'm Rumandapples. By the way, thank you, Santos, for coming on, man. Thank you very much and explaining a little bit about me. Oh, no problem, man. You're a friend of B's. You're obviously, an acquaintance of mine. I'm sure we'll talk more in the future. And I like you, even though you're half Japanese, and I'm supposed to hate you due to my cultural background because you guys did enslave my country for a certain amount of years. Just saying. But it's all good. Water under the bridge. I ain't that old school. Not that old school. All right, everybody, I'm Rumandapples. It's been an hour of Blackout. Follow me on Twitter at Everything Is Rum. Slap the shit out of my YouTube subscribe button because I'm going for 500. That's right, 500 subscribers. And usually whenever I post an episode, I usually lose about 30 because people don't like it when I talk shit about games that they like and they so happen to feel that are amazing. It just happens. But they always come back, which I find very interesting too. Anyways, folks, have a good one. Don't eat yellow snow, and since there is a little snow still on the ground sometimes in certain states, be careful. And if you're jogging at night, wear motherfucking reflectors so you don't get hit by a car. Have a good one, everybody. We're going to run a few ads. If you want to help us out, stick around. It helps Blackout. It helps us pay for bandwidth and everything that we're doing. So we'll see you later, folks. Bye.